What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another movie review. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. We got a new sequel coming to theaters this weekend. Today I'm going to be talking about the sequel to 2018's Peter Rabbit. We're talking Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway. Directed by Will Gluck and starring returning cast members James Corden as Peter Rabbit. You also have Donald Gleason, Rose Byrne, Daisy Ridley, Margot Robbie, Elizabeth Debicki, and David Oyelowo. Thomas and Bea are now married and living with Peter and his rabbit family. Bored of life in the garden, Peter goes to the big city, where he meets shady characters, and ends up creating chaos for the whole family. Who would ever thought we would get a sequel to Peter Rabbit 2? So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. When this movie came out, the first Peter Rabbit, I honestly did not care to see it. I just watched the first one for the first time leading up to this movie, so I really had no anticipation to even see the second one or going into it. I remember the delays this movie went through last year. I know they're based off popular children's books from Petrix Potter, and so the kids will definitely enjoy it. And so, what were my thoughts on Peter Rabbit 2? Is this one bad? Is it good? Is it better than the original? I can say Peter Rabbit 2 is better than the original. Peter Rabbit 2 is a solid, fun family film that knows exactly what it is. It'll be fun for kids. The adults can definitely take their kids to see the film. I think the film this time around, this sequel, knows what its target audience is. I think the biggest issue I have with the first film is that the target audience was all over the place. Was it going for kids, adults, combine them both? I don't think that was the right mindset, and the kids were laughing in my theater. I think it is a pretty funny movie. It's got more funnier jokes than the first one that definitely understands its character's strengths. I feel bad for James Corden. I love him as a talk show host, but god damn, this guy has a horrible track record in film. Cats, the Emoji Movie, and the first Peter Rabbit, man, he needs to fire his filming agent. I think Peter in this installment is coming to terms with being labeled a bad rabbit, like he does bad things, and he comes across these group of criminal rabbit characters I thought were pretty entertaining, and so Peter goes on this little arc, and he's able to accept both. But I think in this one, James Corden is given little better material to play off of. The other characters are pretty fine for their roles. You got the other rabbit characters like Daisy Ridley, Margot Robbie, Elizabeth Debicki, and his cousin, who I thought were serviceable. And then you have our human characters in here. You got Rose Byrne and Donald Gleason, who in the first movie come to love each other, and then they get married in this one. And so it's definitely a different sequel compared to the original, and they're able to play off the fun family gimmicks. There is a human character in here who's played by David Oyelowo. By the way, I think he's a very underrated actor. Love him as an actor. But the character he plays in here, he's this very cliche author businessman character who's made to cause chaos a little bit. David Oyelowo is a great actor. He tries his best with this character, but I could not stand him. He tries to have some forced jokes and the reveal with him. I just wasn't a fan of him. He definitely brought the film down about 25%. Not all the jokes definitely land. There's a lot of fart jokes and there's a lot of kid jokes, movie references that fall flat. I was checking my watch a couple times. Even though this is a 90-minute movie, it definitely flows by fast. But some story elements got pretty boring, and I think for kids they've definitely matured. There's a lot of great franchises out there for kids to enjoy, and so I think this story could have been done a little better. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway, if this is your guys' first time checking out the channel and you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on this movie, definitely hit that like button and consider clicking that subscribe button. I do reviews every week on this channel. I do ranking videos. I do live Q&As with my subscribers. And every Wednesday, I cover Loki on this channel, spoiler in-depth reviews. If you love movies, entertainment, and geekiness, hit the like and subscribe button and join this awesome community. Peter Rabbit 2 was surprisingly better than the first one, more than I was expecting. It is more fun. It definitely knows the target audience now. Get the whole family together, get some popcorn, go to the movie theaters, have a fun time with it. It's not great, but it is serviceable. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway, a C-. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway. Have you guys seen this movie yet? If so, what were your thoughts on it? Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Thank you guys as always for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!